You can do it with weight, without weight. But all the lunges, as you're coming down, just so, back up. Don't let the knee that's going down touch the ground. Bend 90 degree, back up. And you can just walk with it. I used to do that back in the day with no weight, and it was pretty effective. Another thing you can do, it's called a backward lunge. Stand here with it without weight, and just step back with it. Now, however you want to do it, you can alternate it, one leg at a time, both legs, and knock out 8, 10 in a set, depending on how much weight you have in your hands, what you want to start off with. Sorry, I'm chewing. Another thing so there's a couple little leg exercises you can do. You can always just do your basic squat. If you don't have a squat rack, just practice your squat and knock them out. 90 degree. Head up. I like to keep my hands either on my chest or out in front of me for my balance. Do 100 of those, you're definitely going to feel it in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
The reason why I say 2 days is, for most people, it's not the next day with your major muscle groups. It's the following day that you're actually sore. So, I would start off light on legs because they're such a big muscle group. You think, oh, this feels good, I can knock out a whole bunch of them. And then 2 days later, you're not getting up out of bed, literally, because you strained them and just tore them up so bad. Now, a couple of my favorites, I like doing shoulders and traps. I'm just going to use light weight. There's so many things you can do for your shoulders. Now, your shoulders have 3 different muscles on it. Your front shoulder head is going to be right here. Side delt and your rear delt. Alright, so there's 3 parts and a bunch of different exercises you can do to work your shoulders. A lot of people have that definition and big bulge right there on the side and the back. It's because it's different parts of your shoulder. So, what I like to do for my front shoulder head, here's one exercise, it's just bringing it straight up. Right here. Down, don't let the tension off it. That works the front shoulder. You can alternate them. You can use a straight bar and do it at the same time, or dumbbells. Just coming up, back down, keep your balance. For your side shoulder head, they're called lateral raises because you're going off to the side. Me, I like to keep my feet about shoulder width apart, bring them down, and then I just come up with them. So, got your front with your front raises, your lateral raises. The rear shoulder head, a lot of people don't even mess with it because you're working it out when you're doing other major muscles anyway, but if you want, one of the ones I do is I just crouch down, grab onto my, I get my balance, and what I do is I just bring it up, and just like that, and you'll feel it in your rear delt, which is your back shoulder head, and you can do them. I'd recommend doing these one arm at a time. Do a couple, just to get used to the weight. I'd go light, grab some 10 pounds, because these are actually heavy for this exercise. A couple other things I like doing for my shoulders. I like doing shoulder presses. They're kind of dangerous. All my buddies that are big, they tell me be careful with them. But I just love the pump and the exercise itself. So, if you got a bar, make sure your clamps are on. These aren't. Try to knock through this real quick. All the shoulder press is bringing it up. Now, a lot of my buddies like to go in the front, right down to here, and press it up. I do both. I'll press it in the front, and I also press it in back. When you're coming in the back, you got to be really careful, because if you don't, you'll pull something. Make sure you're not too heavy, but just bring it down, back up, down, back up. Same thing with the front. Be careful with your balance. Another exercise I like to do is called an upright row. This targets the traps and all of your shoulders. All it is pretty much grab the bar right about here, stand straight with it, bring it straight up underneath the chin. called an upright row. You'll feel your traps, your shoulders, everything on these. A couple more things I like to do. With my arms, I do different things. Depends on how I feel that day. You can do a straight bar curl, which is just with a straight bar, obviously. I go shoulder width.